Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a you versus them love reading for Libra. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance, please, for my Libras. All right, so your person is showing up as the Fool, Aries energy. All right, you're showing up as Scorpio energy, the Death card in reverse. And what's going on between the two of you, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And we have the Seven of Swords. All right, Libra, what I feel here with the Seven of Swords, you have someone who's got an ace up their sleeve or a trick up their sleeve here. They could be an Aries, your opposite sign. We also have strong Scorpio energy. But the Seven of Swords can be somebody who's tricky or manipulative. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is more of a secret admirer. Someone here who's planning on taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, planning something, or some sort of new beginning here with you. So let's see what this Fool card is. All right, the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, this is someone here this is somebody who has a lot to offer. This is someone who's looking for something solid, something stable, something secure, something committed. And they're viewing you as the Nine of Wands in reverse, which takes us back to the Eight of Wands, which tells me you're ticking all of their boxes. You're what they want. They have had a lot of focused intention on you, Libra, and it feels like for quite some time. Now, with the Death card in reverse, I kind of feel like some of you, if this is someone you've been dealing with, you haven't quite let this connection go. But some of my Libras, you're in the midst of some sort of transformation or some sort of ending. So this could be changing where you live, changing a job. Maybe you're going through a physical transformation. Others of you haven't quite let go of someone or something here from the past. I feel like you're not particularly focused on this person. Again, you might not even know that they have these feelings for you. And we see the Ten of Cups. So 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, you both want the same things. Stability, happiness, building something solid, stable, and secure. You're both looking for a relationship. All right. And how you're viewing them, the Two of Cups in reverse. All right. So some of you could be in separation from this person. But a lot of you, if you don't really know who this person is just yet, with the Two of Cups in reverse, you are going to see potential here. You might not be so sure about a soulmate connection. Again, you just might not be seeing this connection just yet, is what I'm getting. But I do think that you're going to see the potential for love or excitement. Now, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it can indicate that there has been some sort of something unhealthy going on between the two of you, or something that needs to be worked on. But a lot of you, like I said, I'm reading this more so like a secret admirer. So I feel like the Eight of Pentacles, which is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, takes us to the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is saying that this might be somebody you know from a place you go back to repetitively. So work, school, the gym, the dog park, the grocery store, your favorite, place to grab a bite or have a drink or go dancing. All right, so let's see. Why do we have this Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Rather, how are they viewing the relationship or the potential relationship with you? King of Wands. Oh, they want this. Libra, they want this. They're physically attracted to you, but they're seeing you as checking all of their boxes. And they want to come towards you. And I think they're really planning on taking that risk or taking that leap of faith. How you're viewing the relationship, the Five of Swords in reverse, Four of Swords. So again, this may be someone that you want to heal things with. You may feel like this is a very healing connection, relatively low drama. But again, a lot of you, you're not even seeing this right now. And the reason why you're showing up in the devil energy, Capricorn energy, because you may be in the process of releasing karma, working on yourself, your health, your finances, your stability. So I feel like a lot of my Libras, you have your head down and you're not even seeing that this person is interested. Again, they've probably been a little bit sneaky or, haven't, told you how they're feeling or made themselves known yet. But you have somebody here, Libra, who wants you. And the devil energy and this King of Wands tells me that this could potentially be a very sexy, very steamy connection. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know about this person. What else do we need to know about this person? All right, anxiety. So they're a little bit nervous about coming towards you, about making their feelings be known. We see caring, connection in reverse. Some of you, you are in separation from this person, but for others of you, this is just a connection here, Libra, that hasn't quite found its form yet. Okay. And we have community. There might be some gossip around this person, and also with the sun in reverse, it feels like this is confirmation that this person is around you in some capacity, but they haven't shown you their true feelings, or they've been hiding their true feelings. And we see happy family. See, you both want a relationship, you both want stability, you want security, you want to share your life with someone. All right, I love this energy. It feels good. It just feels like they're a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous to tell you how they feel or to ask you out, but I certainly feel like they're going to step up here. All right, so let's see what we need to know. What might be blocking this person or their insecurities, or what do we need to know about this person's shadow? Okay, no good ones. There is someone out there for you. Don't let this There is someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. So maybe this person, I feel like, is really picky, or they felt like they've had a lot of disappointments. They've had some unhealthy relationships, but you're making them see something here very differently, Libra. All right, and unlovable. Practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. So again, it does feel like this person does have, has experienced some pain, some heartbreak. There might be some insecurities here, Libra, where they feel not quite good enough. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we get getting crumbs. You deserve more than crumbs of affection. Wait for the one who adores you. So again, this person may be somebody who's used to, not being in balanced and equal relationships, or maybe recently they've experienced some rejection. All right. And so let's see what they want to say to you. What does this person want to say to my Libras? They may be a little bit worried about, you breadcrumbing them, or about being breadcrumbed. And again, that might be just their experience, their past experience, and why they're a little bit hesitant here. But I see this being a very sexy, passionate connection where two people really want stability, security, and partnership. I left when things got hard. So that could be for those of you where you were dealing with this person. But for others of you, again, this person may have tried to ask you out before, or they tried to approach you before, but they kind of got spooked or they got scared. And destiny, I'm struggling to find the right path, but they are trying to find that right path towards you or back to you. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we get daydreaming. I'm always longing for you. So you have this secret admirer here, Libra. Someone who's daydreaming about you, somebody who's just kind of struggling to find the right words or the right time to come towards you, trying to get you at a time maybe when you're on your own. So if you're like always surrounded by other people when they're around, they may, just feel a little bit nervous about that. All right. Is there anything here my Libras are not seeing that they need to be aware of? Is there anything my Libras here are not seeing that they need to be aware of? Overcoming challenges. Yes. So this person, they're working hard to come towards you, to come, get over their insecurities, to maybe even ask you out, even if other people are around, and unwilling to yield. So they may be a little bit stubborn here. But I do see that they're willing to overcome that stubbornness or those insecurities And at the bottom of the deck, we get family weighing in. Okay, so they might even be talking to you about, or talking to their friends and their family about you or about this connection. Because I feel like they do talk a lot about you, how perfect you are, how beautiful or how handsome you are, how much they want to ask you out. I do feel like there are people that are kind of pumping them up there in the background. All right. Anything else my Libras need to know here about this person or this connection? Anything else? Okay, we see keys on a ring. All right, so we see many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. I kind of feel like, I mean, this person may have a lot of options, but more so I kind of feel like they're ready to make a decision to come towards you, even if they know you have other suitors or you have other people after your attention or affection. But I do think I feel like in this person's personal history, they've been breadcrumbed or they've been strung along. And what they really want is a relationship. They want partnership. Because I do feel like this is somebody who gives a lot and has a lot to give. All right, and we see the Phoenix. So they're ready for a new phase. For some of you, it could be a rekindling. I mean, it is coming through for a select few of my Libras. But they're ready to transform this connection. They're ready for growth. They've had I think you've changed their mind about love, especially if they were sitting in a bit of a pessimistic energy when it comes to love and partnership. All right, let's see what else we need to know for my Libras. Advice and guidance. Kisses. So there's potential for this to be an unconditionally loving situation, a balanced situation here with giving and receiving affection. You and this person may be falling in love. I do kind of feel like they've fallen in love with you already. And talking. Get ready. There's going to be communication. I think you're going to be interested. There's going to be more conversation. An awaited message arrives, a text, a call, an email. So a lot of communication coming in. And I think my Libras, it feels like you're going to be really into it. All right. It feels good. So let's see what this person's very next actions are towards you. All right. What are this person's very next actions towards my Libra in the next day or two? Or week? 7 of Wands, letting down their guard. 6 of Wands, being seen, wanting victory. 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, a healing energy. For some of you, they want to heal things with you. Coming out of the cold and fighting for this. The 5 of Wands and fighting themselves, right? Fighting their insecurities, building up that strength and this courage to come towards you. But I do want you to know this person is stressed and maybe a little bit obsessed behind the scenes, really nervous that maybe you're going to reject them or you're not going to feel the same way. But I don't feel that way. I think you're going to be really into this. All right. So let's see. What is the quiet truth here that my Libras need to hear? What is the quiet truth here that my Libras need to hear? You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be. And some of you might be like, oh, I never noticed this person. Or if I had noticed them like, a week ago or a month ago, maybe things would be further along. But you're exactly where you need to be. You already know. Some of you already know this person has feelings for you. And you already know also tells me you know what you want. You know what you need. You can close this thought loop. Yeah, some of you, you're stressing. Do they like me? Do they not like me? This is your confirmation. And something is missing. Yeah, and I feel like right now you might feel like that something really is missing in your life, that partnership, that support. And I kind of feel like this comes in just when you need it. All right, your body clock is accurate. So some of you, you've been picking up on this person's signals or chemistry or some tension between the two of you, but like positive, like sexual tension. And also when this person comes towards you, you can trust how you feel in your body about their offer, about them flirting with you. And that's where you'll make your best decision. All right, my lovely Libras, I'm going to leave it here. Sending you love and light. Take care.